Hey everyone! So in today's episode, we're doing a room tour, which was a basic balcony room, as well as a tour of the Disney Wish, the newest Disney ship in 10 years. We are Emma and Jack Lindsay. Together with our daughter, we love to travel and experience different places. How we get there and what we do is always different. Life is too short, so get out and live a little. So we're going to start off with our room tour. We had a basic balcony room. Let's go check it out. Each floor has a different Disney theme, so we were in the Bayou. Welcome to our cabin. This is it. We have just a normal balcony room. We've got a lovely bed with the Wish. Okay, you're not showing what I'm showing. With the Wish design. And then we've got the Bayou behind us. We've got the Princess and the Frog. Really good sized couch that I do believe changes into a bed if need be. They got nice side tables with the lights and a massive mirror, which is awesome because you can turn it on and off. Good amount of storage, lots and lots of storage. You got a little mini fridge here in case you have anything that you need to keep cool. It doesn't feel super cold, but it definitely will keep your basics cool. What do you think, Pops?
Poppy, you doing the tour now? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Picture. And then we've got our balcony. Let's see. You want to come with me? Wow. Come on. Let's go. Big step. Oh, big step. And then this is our balcony. Perfect, good size. Will fit both of us. If we really need it, there's a little poof by where you can do your makeup that we can always put out here too if we all three wanted to sit out here, but I think this is where I'm gonna need my morning coffee. And snacks, like cookies. There's also a great amount of storage underneath the bed here, so if you wanna put suitcases and stuff under there.
Can we point out something, Emma?
Yes, that is the best thing if you have kids. There is a diaper genie. Which, like, if you've ever cruised with a child before, is always a stinky issue. And that right there is so helpful. Thank you, Disney.
And they got a packing place.
And they do a packing place. We did bring ours, but that's because we got a bunch of other stuff happening.
This one has Disney sheets, Emma.
Oh, boy.
So Disney does their ships a little unique on the bathrooms. It's split in two. So the first one is the bathtub, which is amazing for kids.
Bathtub is so amazing for
kids.
kids.
All about kids. Bathtub, sink, nice toiletries, the H2O stuff. This is actually going away soon. And
oh, is it really?
Yes, so people are very disappointed about that.
I've heard it smells amazing.
But nice cloths, stuff in the shower already, and of course, the bathtub.
This tub is amazing for kids especially.
You know what's very nice on this? It's not done like a cruise ship, so it's kind of like a little subway tile design. It's actually very nice. The second part of the bathroom, is the toilet. This is my favorite. It's separated. I don't like to have a bathroom with a toilet in it. Here, toilet, sink, toiletries, all you need. It's great. Especially if you have two adults getting ready.
Another great thing is the lights in there. You can have almost like a nightlight version, which personally I think is amazing if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. There's also all of this storage. So you have a bunch of hanging space. Then you have a very tiny safe. You were able to fit your laptop in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we were able to fit a laptop in this safe, even though it does not look large enough. You have a bunch of shelves, which is great for like packing cubes and stuff. And then you have one more hanging space as well. So you have two hanging spaces as well as a full shelf area. So you have a lot of storage in here, which is fantastic. Hey guys, let's go do a tour of the ship. Let's check it out. It'll be kind of brief, I won't go too in depth, but I'll show you kind of how the ship looks, and we'll start at the top, make our way down, and let's go explore the ship. Okay, so let's start at the very top. We're gonna start on deck 14, make our way down, and we'll start off with the Cove, which is an adults only area. This is how you get to the Cove Cafe. Okay, so this may just be me, but the Cove I thought was the hardest one to find, or at least when you look at the map, it's not very clear that it's actually outside. But it is. I finally found it. You have to come like up. The chairs out here are a lot nicer than the main deck. I'll do my research, but this may be an adults only area just because I haven't seen any kids and it does seem a little fancier. There is a bar back here as well as a cafe. Definitely a nice area if you can find it, but you cannot get to it from the inside. You have to go from the outside. Okay, now off to deck 13. This is where you'll find the teen area as well as most of the adults only areas. Okay, so Vibe is for the teens, 14 to 17. This is where they can socialize, watch movies, play games. And then that leads into the Hero Zone. This is a fantastic family rec space. It's where you'll play your sports and all those kind of things, some movies. It's a good one and it changes up all the time. And then if you head up the stairs, there's some foosball tables and some comfy chairs. So the other day there was a huge blow-up thing in here, and now it is set up with basketball as well as ping pong tables. And then you come upon this hallway. This is the adults only area, and the first thing you'll run into is the Rose, which is a Beauty and the Beast themed cocktail lounge. This is the Rose. This is one of the bars on the ship. Beautiful, and I would definitely recommend coming up here and trying it out. Palo is the adults-only steakhouse that's serving up premium steaks and Italian dishes. This is one of the 3 adults-only Beauty and the Beast themed experiences on the ship. And then next up is Enchante. This is by 3 Michelin-starred chef Arendelle. This is Enchante. This is one of the specialty dining restaurants. You have to pay extra for it. You can come here for dinner as well as a brunch, and they're both adults only. This floor was not the easiest one to find, but if you can find it, it's really, really, really pretty just to even walk through and just check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is on deck 12. Now let's keep on going with the tour. Okay, so there's several pools on all the different decks, as you can see here. And then there is the Aqua Mouse, which the line was always really long for. The Aqua Mouse is a water adventure with cartoons, music, lights, and special effects. It's 760 feet of tubes around the ship. On the other side of 12, you have another little bar and then a splash pad. buttons on the elevator are all touchless. Now off to floor 11. This one's got most of your food. Let's start off with Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. It has Mickey's Smokehouse, Stack, Barbecue, Donald's Cantina, Daisy's Pizza Pies, Goofy's Grill, and Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. They're all inspired by Mickey Mouse's animated shorts by the seaside boardwalks. You also have one of the shops up here. It's got a lot more like beachwear kind of stuff, but definitely a good one to check out. Next up is Marceline Market. This is the buffet and it has a great setup. I would definitely check it out and grab some food. And then right when you walk in, they have a hand washing station, so make sure you use that. Next up is Joyfull Sweets. This is an extra fee, but it's like specialty desserts, and everything in here looks delicious. Floors 10 through 6 are all staterooms, but floor 8 has laundry. It's huge.
It's giant.
Oh, there's irons and everything too, and it's really big.
If you're on back-to-backs, so they do a 3-night and a 4-night, different locations, this would be great.
I mean, ironing alone, no matter how long your trip is awesome. Iron is free. But then the washer and dryers are a fee.
Extra. And they have soap centers, so you can get your dryer sheets and your washing powder.
Nice.
It looks like you just tap your key card to pay. This part, which is usually attached to it, is actually free floating in here. And so you actually look at that one, just walk this way. Someone else is doing laundry over here. You look, it's shaking by itself, so it's not going to get damaged when the ship's rocking.
Let me know in the comments below if you guys have done a Disney cruise before or if you're planning on doing one. Okay, next up is deck 5. You got the restaurant in the back, you got some food and stuff in the middle, and then you have the spa and fitness center up front. So first up was the fitness center. This place always seemed to be busy. Not my cup of tea, but hey, more power to you if you go to the gym on a cruise. And then on the other side is the spa where you can get all of your treatments done. Right off of the gym and the spa, there's also a path that you can walk around outside. So if you come on to deck 5 and you go over towards the spa and then head outside, you can take these stairs right here up to the front of the ship. From up here, you can see the outdoor section of the spa. They even threw in some hidden Mickey ears. And then on deck 5, behind those stairs that I previously showed, there is a service dog area, which is a good thing to know if you have a service dog on ship. Then if you go back towards the elevators, you have a little theater called the Luna over here. This is Luna. They have activities. I think they have like bingo in here. I've seen they've done some trivia in here. So they'll just do like little stuff on the stage. You got a bunch of different seating options. You got bar stools up here, as well as over here. We've got some like more couch kind of seating, loungy. It's just a nice place also to come that's usually relatively quiet.
There's like USB ports, so you can charge your stuff in here.
Then let's head over to the Keg and Compass. It's a pub with some Viking influences. It's a great place to visit and keep up with the news and sports. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this boat's a little confusing. There's a lot of like little places in different locations that unless you're looking at a map, you could easily miss them. It's definitely a little bit of a confusing ship. And there's also no central elevator, which can tend to make some of the elevator in the front and back a little bit more congested than some other places, but it is still it's a very pretty ship. So here we're in the middle of the ship and the very top, so you can see all the levels. And then here is the Enchanted Sword Cafe. You can get coffee or alcohol here. There's also another one floor below this. And then right across from the Enchanted Sword is the main store that you can find all of your goodies from. It is definitely big and it definitely gets very crowded in there. And then you have your first specialty dining restaurant, Arendelle. Well, it's not really a specialty because it is included. Disney doesn't have a main dining room like some of your other typical ships do. Instead, they have different dining rooms to go to. This is Arendelle. Step into Anna and Elsa's castle and experience the theatrical dining experience to the enchanting kingdom of Arendelle. Queen Anna and Kristoff are celebrating their engagement with you. Enjoy the musical performance from Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Olaf as you enjoy a Norwegian-inspired dish. If you guys have liked this video so far, can you please like and subscribe below? It really helps me out a lot and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Now off to floor 4. You got a lot on this one. Here's the other cafe. It's called the Wishing Star Cafe. On several of the floors, there's these Disney-themed mosaics. They're absolutely gorgeous. On this floor, you'll find guest services as well as the Port Adventures desk. You'll also have the bottom floor of Luna as well as the cinema. Between the two cinemas, you also have the theater where you'll see the shows at night. Those are fantastic. In between the cinemas and the theater, you have a little popcorn and drink stand. And then you have the Bibidi Boppidi Boutique, which is any little girl's dream where you can get dressed up like a princess and your hair done and everything, but it is for ages 3 to 12. If you walk down this hallway from the cafe, you will run into the Barber, and it is an upscale barber inspired by Captain Hook's private quarters on the Jolly Roger. In addition to a barber, there is also a hidden bar featuring fine whiskeys, bourbons, and rums. On the opposite side of where Hooked is, you will find Untangled Salon, which is a high-end salon inspired by Rapunzel. Next up is the Worlds of Marvel restaurant. In the Worlds of Marvel, join Ant-Man and Wasp to demonstrate the power of superhero technology, the Quantum Encounter. While you enjoy your Avengers meal, be a superhero and use your interactive quantum core on your table to shrink and grow objects at the push of a button. Next up is the third floor. This is the floor that you will enter when you come onto the ship. So let's start in the front of the ship and make our way back. This is where you will enter to go to the theater at night. They have amazing shows here. Then there's some of the fancier shops as you make your way down the hallway. And then just past these shops, you will run into the Bayou, which is a New Orleans-inspired lounge that takes you right into the movie of Princess and the Frog. And I highly suggest getting some beignets while you're here. And then right across from the Bayou, you will find the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. It is a very cool Star Wars themed space bar. Behind the bar, you have a screen that has 7 different visual screens, and 2 of them are deep space. Okay, so this is the Hyper Lounge. You do have to make your reservation to put a seat here since it is small and everybody wants to go, but it is so cool. You gotta pay attention to this screen because it changes and it has all these cool cyber effects. It is still visually very cool in here, and I would highly recommend you come in and you can get a drink in here all the way up to $5 for 1 drink, which is insane. And then next up is Nightingales. It is a sophisticated piano bar inspired by Cinderella. And then you come into the central hall of the ship. This is also where you will enter on day 1. This is where you'll see the princesses. They do a bunch of stuff in this grand hall. While you're in here, make sure you spend some time to look at the glass cases because there's so much information about the ship and little details. It was very interesting. And then also on this floor is the slide that goes down to the kids club, which just looks like so much fun. And then last up for this area is the final dining room, which is 1923. It is a glitz and glamour of old Hollywood, and the name comes from the year that Walt Disney Studios was founded. Travel back in time to the 1920s with storyboards, sketches, and props to illustrate the early animation process. And the public bathrooms were just too pretty, so I had to throw in a little bathroom video to show you what they look like. And now for the last floor, the second floor. This is basically where all the kids stuff is. Basically all kids besides teenagers. And then walking into the kids area, the walls have all this really fun Disney-themed murals. And then this is the kids club. There's the slide where you can come down from the floor above. And this is for ages 3 to 12. And then the Small World Nursery is for 6 months to 3 years old. It is $9 per hour and $8 per hour for an additional kid in the same family. And then this was a fun kids area that you could go in with your child. The other 2 locations you're not allowed in. And this space, I believe, is actually part of one of the kids club. But they were having open hours and we were able to walk around, and it was all Star Wars themed. Very, very cool if you're a huge Star Wars fan. And this is usually also where you would see Chewbacca. Hope you guys enjoyed that ship tour. There is a lot to see on this boat. The boat is a little confusing to figure out in some of the areas, but it is gorgeous, it is beautiful, and I would definitely suggest checking out the maps that they have, because I think having that is actually very helpful and will help you find some things that you may not have realized were actually there otherwise. Till next time, get out and live a little. Bye, guys.